Alright guys, so this is going to be called the Soccer Shorts. This is our first, well, my first on the channel at least, kind of a new playlist that I'm working on. We're going to try to keep it as quick as possible. My goal is about a 5-minute discussion on a general topic in soccer, in football, whatever you want to call it. Today with me is my man, a contributor to Swing Shift Sports, World Football Daily. You can find him at the it's not the Home Depot Center, it's the StubHub Center.
StubHub Center.
Yeah. All the time now.
Name.
So this is Gio Franco.
What's up, guys?
You can find him at Franco the G on Twitter, FYI.
Yep.
He's also on Facebook and stuff like that. But today, sorry.
G Franco on Instagram.
There you
if
go.
Have one of those.
Yeah, sure. I need to get into that. Anyways, today we are discussing the U.S. group stage campaign throughout the World Cup. So let's just jump right into it.
And Jurgen, I trust him, Ego.
Ooh.
You don't think so?
Well,
tactically, he got a little lucky with that lineup.
He hasn't made a too bad of a step. Again, I'm not the biggest fan that he didn't take Landon, but you know, I wrote about that earlier. You can find it on worldfootballdaily.com.
True.
If you want more about that insight. But jumping right into it, Ghana was our first match. Do you want to say anything to start off with?
The definition of a squeaking win, perhaps, but
Sure.
still, a win is a win. 3 points is 3 points, and as we know, in the group stage of World Cup or in the Euro Cup, any cups, the group stage is the war. Getting past the initial war at first is the main thing, and then going on. And good thing we got that win against Ghana, 3 points.
Right. Well, one thing about, I think, the American attitude and the American ethos, something about avenging defeats or revenge in general, it's a major driving factor. And the fact that Ghana had knocked us out of the 2 previous World Cups was something that was always going to be huge in my opinion. I think that we were always going to be up for this match, and it definitely helped out our cause that we had Ghana as our first match, Portugal as our second, and Germany as our third.
The final, I agree. I don't know about revenge. Maybe the fact that maybe adding a little salt to the wound of revenge, but we scored the first 3 seconds of the game as opposed to what happened before in the last twice occasions when they scored on us in the first minute of the game. And actually the first extra time, they still scored on us in the first 3 seconds of extra time.
Yeah.
So for once, it's the other way around against Ghana.
And I mean, one of the things I think is also kind of a theme that is being woven into our current World Cup campaign is the fact that we've been very lucky, Gio, in my opinion at least. And nothing shows more than that than catching Ghana asleep in the first 30 seconds. Look, obviously, it took some skill to do what Clint Dempsey did.
Yeah.
And he had to finish, which he did. And I've been very harsh on Clint Dempsey for the past 2 years. But he did what he had to do. He got the goal.
He got the go-away goal. But don't be too harsh on Dempsey. But you also have to be very critical of Jones who fed him the ball. The pass came from Jones.
Sure.
Yeah, the team is playing very well together, even when they need those little brief, like a good team is defined. We want those little brief moments of quality. Someone out there will give it to you. Look at the game against Portugal. Jones gave it to you in the tying goal. 1-1, then and there. And then a lead goal by Dempsey, which was a little bit offsides. Yeah, it was offsides. But still, we all know the officiating well in this tournament, and what happens, happens.
Right, exactly. You play to the whistle.
Exactly.
We'll get to that later. But back to Ghana. You know, playing well as a team.
Defensively,
yeah, it's weird. Well. Yeah, I don't want to say it, Gio, but I think we have been generally defensively good.
Cohesive, probably a good well. They communicate well.
I don't know.
Besides what?
I'm not going to say that.
Okay.
I won't say that because you know, I think our biggest kind of issue, our biggest you know, kind of fault as a team is our defensive back line.
True,
but they've been doing their job.
They've been doing their job.
They've been getting the job done.
They have been. Let's say they've been getting the job done. Let's see, what's that? 4 goals in 3 games so far. They've conceded 2 to Portugal, 1 to Ghana, and another to Germany. Considering the German could have been a bitter onslaught because we gave them way too much of the ball. The defense has been doing what they should, and you know what? Considering the opposition we played on paper, they could have conceded more.
Sure.
So this is actually kind of an achievement and a step up for what we would think of them.
John Brooks' goal deserved.
Well deserved.
Perfect.
Piece.
Yeah. Perfect execution.
And good on him.
Yeah.
First goal ever in the World Cup. Congratulations for opening your book and for getting your foot in on there.
All right. So moving on. Portugal next.
The favorites.
Now, in my opinion, I completely agree with Cristiano Ronaldo. They are not a world-class team anymore.
No, unfortunately, that team has come and gone back in 2002 when the Euro Cup came in.
Now, we're not going to dissect them as a
me.
team. We don't want to dissect them as a team because this is about the U.S. campaign.
Well, what a great game for the United States. They went down a goal from a little defensive mistake by Cameron.
That's just it. They fell asleep. They kind of fell victim to what they did, what they capitalized on with Ghana. It was almost like they just weren't all there in that first 5 minutes. God, I hate that.
Yeah.
Because I'm a defender. That's what I do.
Well,
you have to
2 weeks ago, you were yelling out, "Stay awake, boys," and we got scored on in the first half.
That was my fault too. But, anyways, well, I claim a little bit of responsibility for that, just because I maybe could have been there. But I digress. The fact of the matter is you have to be awake at every point in the game.
That's very true.
It's 90 minutes plus. You have to be there till the final whistle. And nothing proves that point more than
Ronaldo's cross tied it 2-2.
The last goal of the game.
Varela.
I mean, that's one of the most universal kind of rules in sports.
Yeah.
You play to the whistle. So
if that man in the middle doesn't whistle, you don't stop playing. That's the main thing.
All those American kind of newbies, sorry, we're right by the airport right now. We're in Costa Mesa, California, okay? That is a hell of a us.
I think we better.
Anyways, the fact of the matter is you don't complain about the fact that there was extra time. It wasn't 4 minutes or 5 minutes. That doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is we fell asleep. We tuned out for just a second. You cannot do that in a game of soccer.
You allowed Ronaldo to put it that cross.
Yep.
We allowed Sylvester Varela to run into the box and put his head on that.
Yep.
And it was just simple math. We fell asleep on a team that has quality, and they capitalized on it.
Now, we should have used that as almost incentive to be better and to drive us further, and I'm not sure we did that in the Germany game.
In the Germany game, we kind of were a little more afraid. It was kind of like a David and Goliath moment when David just wanted to wait for Goliath to make all his moves. And it was unfortunate because when the United States did get forward, they cut through the German midfield and defense with nothing. It was actually like they had opportunities. They made opportunities.
Lucy, how bad do you feel for him? Oh, I want him to get a World Cup goal so bad.
I want him to get a World Cup goal. But right now, it's all about USA in general. Who cares about who scores? As long as we get through is what matters. And we got through the group stage, which is the quote-unquote group of death. Ghana is our nightmare
Mission accomplished.
Team. Mission accomplished. We could have tied and beaten Germany.
You said it, though. It's almost like we gave Germany too much respect.
We gave them way too much respect. We allowed them to have the ball. We gave them too much space. And when you did see them go forward and push and pressure, they were allowing the Germans not enough time, not enough space. And we did get forward. We did almost capitalize on some opportunities.
True.
If we did that in the entire game, it might have been different.
Well, we just might meet Germany again.
Oh, shall be interesting, but that's gonna be a while.
It's a bit of a shot,
One at a time.
One at a time.
Because after we played Germany this time, we got the Belgian waffles.
We do.
Which they were my pick as a dark horse, but they don't seem to show up to the last half hour of the game.
So moving into the knockout rounds, we have Belgium next.
They have so much quality. They have so much potential. No potential Vincent Kompany can be playing though, but that's a good thing to capitalize. They don't play the last half hour usually. They're kind of a different team, but you shouldn't fall asleep on them as we do with the Germans.
I don't think we'll fall asleep.
I hope
you
not.
have to think that this team, the support that's surrounding this team, there's going to be so much kind of, not pressure, but just backing and energy that's just going to be supplied by the
support.
Billions, it feels like.
It actually, for once, you feel a little more happy to follow the sport of football or soccer here because it's been a bit more important.
Absolutely, absolutely. The country has really come to the support of this team.
Exactly.
It really is one nation, one country,
one team.
Yeah. So I respect that a lot. I'm going to say that Belgium, very young team, very talented. Yes.
Team,
yeah.
Capable.
Very capable. Sure. They beat us 4-2. Now I've said it before. Something about avenging or getting revenge. It's something that I think helps to drive the United States, and I think that's why we'll probably win this 2-1.
2-1?
In 90 minutes.
In 90 minutes?
Yeah.
Or
even go 1-1 90 minutes and then get that extra goal.
That's what I was going to say. I like 2-1, but I don't know. You might have to push the Belgians a little bit to the last minute. 120 minutes. And a lot of people right now on WFD are going to tell you on the giveaway, they think 3-2 or 2-1 United States, or even possibly a 1-1 going to penalties.
Sure. Now, betting odds will say that Belgium should win this game 2-1. Now, I get that. Now, my key to the game is Michael Bradley. Now, this guy has run his legs off. I think 26.3 miles in the 3 group stage games.
But his touch has been atrocious.
Exactly. Now that's where it really comes down. He is such a better player than he is showing.
Yeah.
Our good friend Ollie.
Yes.
From
The Juice.
Yeah, The Juice. He used to host World Football Daily.
That's right.
You can catch him on the BBC, TalkSport now even, I think, these days. Find him at Juice_Wilson on Twitter.
That's right.
We love you that much, Juice. He's saying that Bradley was a better player playing back, almost as like a holding midfielder.
More in the, not with an attacking role, but center role, behind, more refined, or as a defensive role. Yeah, he plays a little more because he's got more time and more patience and more space on the ball.
So how
that bad touch?
What's your prediction? I got 2-1. 2-1 US.
2-1's a good one. I'm actually going to probably go 1-1. It's going to go to penalties. We're going to see what we should see. Actually, is a battle of the goalies. Which goalie is better, Timmy Howard or Thibaut Courtois?
If it comes to that, I think Courtois got it.
I think Courtois is going to got an edge.
No.
But you know what? Imagine this: we go 1-1, we go all the way to penalties, and the final one is 11th kick each. Comes down to the goalie. Timmy Howard or Thibaut to win it.
That would be brilliant.
Well, we've seen two penalty shootouts already between Brazil and Chile, and how tense was that?
Yeah. A lot of people actually talking about how much they're enjoying the penalty shootouts thus far.
Oh, well, you know what? People don't like it, but you know what? Nothing's more stressful than a penalty shootout, I tell you that. And just imagine you're the player taking the kick, or the goalie.
Yeah.
That's got to be stressful.
Absolutely. I mean, anyways, enjoy the World Cup, guys. That's all we're asking. We're not trying to tell you what to think or how to watch the game or anything like that. We're not trying to be soccer snobs here. We're just trying to tell you enjoy the game.
Embrace it. It only comes once every 4 years.
I mean, just a little less than 2 weeks left.
Unfortunately, so we're already in the round of 16. The round of 16 is actually about to end. Tomorrow is the last round of 16 games, and we go to quarters.
All right, so we'll try to be back for the end of the round of 16, basically, and we'll kind of review what we saw there. Some incredible goals. Again, we're not going to get onto that yet. Some great games, some interesting calls via the officials, but I digress. Again, we're trying to keep this short, and we definitely did not. I'm sorry. But anyways.
Oh well.
Again, my name is Rafael Gonzalez, at JersRafa on Twitter. Make sure to follow the channel. This is
Franco the G at Twitter, or Gio Franco. You see me on the street.
Yeah, absolutely. So make sure to follow the YouTube channel. Find us on Facebook. You can either follow us personally or follow or Facebook.com/World Football Daily.
If you're interested in any giveaways, follow World Football Daily on Facebook. If you want to do giveaways, we're giving away some good stuff.
Yeah, we give stuff away for free. It's better than free.
Free stuff. I pay shipping. We pay shipping. We pay for the stuff. Hey, you guys get all the benefits.
Win-win situation. Can't be better than that, right? Enjoy the World Cup, everybody. All right.
My foot fellas.